actually record this really quick, and then I'm gonna talk about this map,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna stream it.
Because
Imagine I start talking and then I don't actually stream what I'm fucking talking about. Crazy.
a lot of the things I see too, like in scrims, if I see it in ranked, like that one situation on lijiang, like if I see that in ranked, I'm like, oh, we lose a fight here, we're dead.
Mhm.
Like, so we're like guaranteed to lose it in scrims.
Yeah, no, like your game sense doesn't change from ladder and scrim. The only thing that's different is how the compositions are played out. But the flow of
Yeah.
the fight doesn't change from like ladder compared to like scrim. So I'm gonna play this out. Hey, I'm gonna actually ask you a question, Distant. Are you paying attention or are you playing ladder?
I'm watching, but I do want to get like a game or two in before scrims.
Are you playing right this second?
No, I'm in menus.
Okay. Tell me what we want and tell me what they want.
Oh, but see, this is where I this is where I don't know the answers. I just
Which is
know how to
why
play
I'm
my
gonna do
role.
it. Which is why I'm gonna do on VOD on Saturday explaining the rock paper scissors stuff, because this is the
Okay.
third week in a row that I've been like, okay, we'll just look at replays. But every single time I ask about what our problem is, nobody knows how to answer that because they don't understand the rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
So try your best.
What we want in terms of like our comp versus what
Yeah,
they
like
want.
what our goal is. Like what do we what are because we've talked about this a few times, so you should at least have some kind of answer.
Uh huh.
And if you don't know, then it's fine, you don't know, and I'll teach you.
I don't know. I don't want to get like super specific, but
Just give me an answer that just give me an answer. I'm not
maybe maybe play for queen knife on like immobile targets. I guess in this case, like the sim or something.
okay. Yeah.
And we have Tracer Genji. Um,
What about the supports?
what should the supports do?
hmm
Mm,
Hint: it ain't that deep. It's pretty
oh,
straightforward.
I guess like what supports. So like, would Genji and Tracer take angles, and then supports would just stack on queen?
Exactly.
Okay.
Very good. See, not that deep. What about the enemy team? They're a little
Okay.
weird. And the sim is fucking wild. I don't know why. Oh no, they're probably using sim to TP out. Hold up. Okay,
Oh. Okay.
now it's a sojourn.
Yeah.
Also weird, but
I mean, I still think a lot of these are a lot of knifeable targets. Like Sojourn, like she can slide out, but she's still knifeable. Like Lucio has boop, but he's still knifeable. Like
yeah, I'll
Genji,
take it. Okay,
Moira can fade, Genji can dash.
perfect. So the main issue that I had with our first engage here, right, is that we decided to poke inside a room that
Oh,
Doomfist can get a
and just
fist on. So it's fine if we peek here and scout, but that means we should kite and play out here. Why do we
okay.
play out here? I'll answer that for you. So we play out here because look at all this cover that we have, right?
Uh-huh.
This cover here, and if we push out, then we have this mega over here. So with that in mind, right, the things in our composition that benefit from this are Genji, Tracer, Queen, and even Lucio. Moira kind of just vibes wherever Queen's going. Like, they're like besties. So with that in mind, right, because our composition needs multiple, at least two angles, right, at least two angles, Queen can play these stairs here. Genji can like poke or peek whatever here, right? And then Lucio can vibe on this wall. He can also vibe on this wall.
Mhm.
And then Moira kind of just hangs out here, whatever. Tracer can go all the way here and poke that way. Do you see where I'm getting at now?
Yeah. So
So go on.
I was gonna say, so like let's just run this back. So say like we walk up the stairs, as soon as we see the doom, we rotate to point. Is that's just like
Exactly.
simply
Bec-
put. Okay.
right, because there's a lot more areas that Doom has to pick to pin on. And yeah, there's still walls here, but there's a lot more angles that we can take to shut him down potentially. So let's just say we take those angles that I was talking about, right? Here,
Uh-huh.
I don't know, here, here, whatever, right? Tracer going this way. Um, let's just say Doom decides to pin our Moira on this wall here. You fade. He's fucked. We can take that as an opportunity to go in because now he's literally inside of our team, right? Because we're
Yeah.
all here. This is our space now. So we all collapse on him. If he gets out, then he gets out. Fine, but we still have control of this area. And that still means that Tracer's doing whatever the fuck she needs to do, harassing. Because remember, if they have to, the more angles we have, the more they, not more, but if they have to choose between two or more angles to pick a fight with, that puts, the longer it takes for them to make a decision, the easier it is for us to take advantage of that. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah. I was also just thinking about it, but yeah, that makes sense because the Doom would get there first. But also, let's just hypothetically say it's like a mirror, but for whatever reason, they get that entire where the Doom is, swap that out with like a queen. Like say they just hard beat us to for whatever reason they hard beat us there, but we still
What
go
do you mean?
rotate the
Like
point.
they're on the queen
Yeah.
and we're on the Doom?
No. Like it's an exact mirror. Like we have the same comp, and they have the same comp as us.
I would still do this. I would still rotate to point. I
Okay.
mean,
No, that's what I was thinking too. Because if they take that entire space, there's no point in fighting inside of that little room with the mini,
we could
Doom or not.
technically try to go for a knife, and then if it doesn't work, then we kite and rotate to point.
Yeah, because that's still like a small box. Like if they have that entire space and we're just sitting in by the stairs in the mini, like in that tiny little area,
Right.
then anybody from their team can rotate from point. Like, fuck, I wish I could draw on the screen, but basically they could easily flank us. You know what I mean? Like go towards point and then behind to where I am
Yeah, like
right
this
now.
way.
Not even down, like down the big stairs too. Like see where that Genji is. You could go down to the stairs onto point and
Back
then
this way?
no. Oh, like on
I'm
the
trying
point, on
to
the point.
visualize.
It's like that the first one you drew, but short. Like so, see the Genji, the enemy Genji, the purple. Like yeah, straight towards point and then around to where I am on Moira.
This way?
Or something like that, yeah. Or like basically he could flank if we're stuck in that room.
Yeah, but
While the queen stuffs us.
we could also rotate to counterplay then too, but this is all things that we have to think about on the spot, and it's really hard to think about it on the spot. Don't get me wrong, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm giving you the tools to be able to think of those things on the spot, like, oh shit, Destiny said that. We could probably take that into consideration here. So
but I guess my overall question is like the reason we rotate to point is because the Doom took all that space already. So it's like, is it the Doomfist or is it the fact that they took that entire area? Because like, what if that's why I was saying like, what if it's a mirror, but they take the entire space the same way they did with Doom?
Yes.
Then we rotate to point, right? Because we don't want to be stuffed in that little room.
Because just where they're positioned, right? They're already positioned as if
they already have it.
that. So we may as well kite back and then spread out. You know what I mean? Because they technically don't have this. We can still take this.
Yeah.
Also, notice that I'm off angling, so you're not going to be getting as much damage into a fight from me until the fight actually breaks out. So,
because right now
you're sitting there trying to start something.
We're still in neutral right now. So the only thing that will give us the upper hand is if we get a pick. And if we can't get a pick instantly in this room, then we immediately reposition, spread out, take this point, and claim it or whatever. But even then, right? What's like when we spread out, we have this whole area. Tracer's still back here. She can still pinch. Queen is gonna be right here on stairs.
Yeah.
So either way, and then Genji's gonna be here, Lucio's gonna be here, whatever. Lucio's just gonna be roaming around on these walls.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So either way, we have multiple options for us to deal with whatever they're doing. Even though they took this room, we still have 2 options at least minimum. You feel me?
Yeah, see, but that's also like a rank thing. Like if I see the tank like stuffing because like their team gets a Lucio and ours doesn't, for whatever reason, if I see this tank like stuffing the choke there, like where they are right now, like Just naturally, I wouldn't want to walk up those stairs.
Yeah. Anyone else have questions about this, or because I know some people joined while I was talking.
No, that was just me. I'm the only one that joined.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording then.